Plaintiff Francesca Bertrand dated the defendant, and she claims during their relationship, the defendant was extremely controlling. Francesca claims she broke up with the defendant after she cheated on her with a man and got pregnant. Francesca is suing her ex for breach of contract. Defendant Danielle Cole says her relationship with Francesca was her first lesbian relationship, and it was violent and dysfunctional. Danielle claims Francesca was abusive and once punched her in the face, and she denies owing her for anything.
Start with you.
Well, this is my ex-girlfriend, who I thought I was in a lesbian relationship with until she cheated on me and got pregnant, which is ultimately why we ended up breaking up. During our relationship, she was very controlling.
When did you all start dating?
February 2013.
February 13, you started, and she was controlling.
She would just say my friends are not my real friends, or that all they want to do is have sex with me. Aside her being very controlling, I really cared about her. And every time we would break up, she would go and cheat on me, and I would take her back because
Guys, girls, both?
Yes, both. Mainly guys, though.
And when did you all finally break up?
In November 2013.
All right. You want to give me some background, ma'am?
Yes, she was my first lesbian, I guess you could call it, relationship, and I came out to my family and friends, and the relationship was dysfunctional, and I don't even think it was worth the judgment. I think it was not worth it because we've been through so much. She was verbally and physically abusive. She punched me in my face.
That true?
Yes.
Why did you do that? Why'd you do that?
Our arguments would get to a point where I would want to leave or either have her leave, and as soon as I say that, then she wants to stay. So
okay.
I guess
How many times did she do that?
But punch me in my face?
No, just
or just
hit you
abuse.
Physically, yeah.
Numerous, I can't.
Really?
Yeah, our relationship was very violent and dysfunctional.
Really?
Yeah.
Ma'am, you were violent with her frequently?
I mean, I do have a temper, yes.
But I also call the police?
I did once.
And what happened?
They told me to leave.
Did you have any evidence of abuse?
I mean, I hit her back, so.
All right, you're taking it lightly, so let me move on. You're like, why are you asking me this? It wasn't a problem with me, so why is it a problem with you? Don't keep asking me about this. I'm all right with it. Okay, good enough.
Defendant Danielle Cole is being sued by her ex-girlfriend, who claims they broke up after Danielle cheated on her with a man and got pregnant.
Go ahead, tell me about the contract you're suing for.
In April 2013, I got a phone for me and Danielle in my name because Danielle was unable to get credit for a phone in her name. So she signed a promissory note, which I have right here, stating that she would pay the portion of her bill for the phone. Here's stating how much the phone costs, and here's the promissory note.
Go ahead. So you would pay her portion.
Her portion of the phone bill and for the device also.
Mm-hmm.
She paid for April and July. June I had to cover for her because she was unable to pay it. In August I had to cover for her. By September it just got too overwhelming to have to pay for both phone bills because she stopped paying. So in October, the phones, both of them were shut off because I couldn't afford to pay for both anymore.
What months are you suing her for today?
For June's payment, August payment, and then for the purchase of the phone, which was $40.
You say they were shut off in October, yet you're not suing for September.
Correct, because I stopped paying myself because I couldn't afford to pay for both phones.
All right, and for the phone itself, which was $480.
Correct.
Ma'am, let me hear from you.
Well, I recall paying $310 for the phone when we first got them, and I paid $70 on a bill. I only got to use that phone for a month because we were off and on. So when we broke up, she turned the phone off. The company locked it, and I couldn't even use it.
When?
I'm really not clear on what month that was. I just recall paying the first month.
1 month?
Just 1 month, yes.
That she locked it up. I'm not following.
The company locked the phone. So I don't know if her device was on or not, but mine wasn't. So the month she's claiming she paid, I didn't get to use
Was your
my phone.
device on in June?
Yes.
Was it on in August?
No.
When did you recognize it was turned off?
Like July.
What part of July?
I don't know. Like I only
Okay,
got to
so
use it for like
August
3
is
days.
typically July's bill, and you recognized it was off July, meaning you use it in July, so you should pay July's bill. And you say you paid $310 on the actual device?
Yes.
When you first purchased it?
Yes.
Is that true, ma'am?
That is not true.
Where's your note?
The promissory note should, yep, right there,
This?
right at the bottom.
That's between the two of you? You all typed this up? Yeah. This isn't. Oh, I see. It's the company, and then you all put like one sentence.
Right, that's the contract.
I will
at
pay
the-
off my portion of the bill and device. This was 4/2. And when did you pay?
Yes, when we initially got it.
All right, same day?
Yeah. I mean I didn't
All
pay
right,
all
so
of
if
it.
you
but
paid for it that same day, why did you have to put in that contract that you will pay for it?
I didn't pay it completely off, no.
Oh, how much did you owe?
I'm not sure. I recall
Okay,
giving
you're
her.
not sure. She's sure about everything.
Well, I have the phone.
So I have to
here.
go with the person that's sure about everything. You have any other evidence of bills that were paid?
Yeah, I have a
You have
breakdown
anything
from
showing what you
T-Mobile
paid?
stating what I paid.
I don't. I gave her cash, so.
All right. And she said the cash you gave her wasn't $310.
No, it was amount of $70, $80, which was our down payment, which paid for April's bill.
All right, judgment for the plaintiff. You provide me with specific evidence, and you sound as if you don't quite know. $660 for the plaintiff. Have a good day. Judgment
you.
for the plaintiff.
I still care about her.
I'm glad we're done with this situation. I mean, it's whatever. I still think I paid you more than $70, but okay.
Your word against mine.